A Squeak in the Deep is a pretty good idea with a pretty decent execution. This is a Warner Brothers cartoon from 1966. It's directed by Robert McKimson and written by Sid Marcus, and we have Mel Blanc voicing Daffy Duck and Speedy Gonzales. And as I've mentioned previously, I always love to see how they'll incorporate the element of competition with Speedy and Daffy, because Speedy is not an ordinary prey for Daffy Duck. This one, I think, works very well. They are both entering a boat competition, a boat race, and obviously Daffy Duck wants to win, but Speedy has some other ideas and has a bit of fun with it, and I think it works quite well. I'm not going to go into too much more detail about the narrative, but it was certainly unsurprising in parts. I always like it when things are not completely predictable, and it's very well animated. I really like, we have a lot of kind of soft blue colours because they're out on the water. Daffy's got a little hat on, which I thought looked rather adorable. I think it works very well. It's not one of my all-time favourites, but I have to say, because it's creative, it's a unique concept, the narrative flows well, the pacing is good, and I really like the interactions between Daffy and Speedy. I think it worked very well, and it could be a contender for a top list, even if it doesn't have that top spot. Definitely one that I liked. I think they had a very creative way of creating that conflict between the two of them. And of course, the big question is, will either of them win? What are they going to do? I'm not going to answer that, but I think the progression of the narrative is really satisfying, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. If you're a fan of Daffy and Speedy and you have yet to see A Squeak in the Deep, it's definitely worth checking out.